Hi, I'm Elaine Fultz, and I'm from the Dayton area in Ohio. And I chose to read a section of Feed because when I lost my job as a school librarian and became an English teacher, this was one of the books that I assigned, and it was challenged right away, which I thought, wow, that was fast. So it's a fantastic book I think everyone should read, and so that's why I chose it. This is from page 169. She stared out the window. "There's something else wrong, isn't there?" I asked her. "Isn't there?" Nothing. No answer. For a long time, nothing. Then I was like, "Is there something else wrong?" She looked at me. I could tell she was trying not to cry. She said, "Yes." I was like, "What is it?" She whispered, "Talk to me," in the air. I was like biting my lip. I hate these kinds of conversations. I was feeling completely squeam. I went, "Okay, what's wrong?" For a long time, we went through columns of smoke. They were coming up from below. They were like rows of trees up the sides of Link's driveway. If I'd been happier, I would have done them slalom. They were as gray as, I don't know, they were just gray, okay? The rain hit them. She said, "My feed is really malfunctioning. Right now? I can feel it right now, but yes, go to a technician." I've gone a bunch. I don't think you, okay, my feed is really, really malfunctioning. I don't understand, you told me this already. Shut up, I've been going to technicians. The feedware is starting to produce major errors. She looked scared. She wasn't looking at me. I could feel how much she wasn't looking at me, but she was looking other places. "I got my feed later than some kids," she said evenly. "I got my feed really late." "You told me so." "But the problem is, if you get the feed after you're fully formed, it doesn't fit as snugly. I mean the feedware. It's more susceptible to malfunction." Susceptible? It can break down more easily. What does that mean? Nobody knows. The feed is tied into everything. Your body control, your emotions, your memory, everything. Sometimes feed errors are fatal. I don't know. I don't know. They thought it would stabilize, but it didn't. It's getting worse. Worse. They told me yesterday it's deteriorating. Like rusting? I mean, not the hardware, but the software, wetware interface. They said they didn't. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I don't know what I should do. I guess that I should put my arm around her. I went to move my arm that way. She didn't look very huggable. She was all slouched. She was saying, "They don't know. I could lose my ability to move. I could lose my ability to think, anything. It's tied everywhere." They said the limbic system, the major cortex, the hippocampus. They listed all this stuff. If the feed fails too severely, it could interfere with basic processes. My heart could just... We were sitting there, going through the air. My hands felt really useless. I said, "This sucks. They can't just turn it off? They turned it off before." "No, they didn't. They disconnected us. They shut down most of the functions. The feed was still on. It's part of the brain." I looked over at her. She was looking right at me. We were going down the aisle of smoke through the sky, somewhere over Nebraska. The drug parasailors were being shot out of the air. She said, just drop, and then catch us." I was staring at the steering column, wondering what the hell she was talking about. She said, "I want to feel something. Let's feel vertigo together." That sounded okay to me. I dropped us. When we stopped, suddenly both of us had sweat. It was just mainly across our foreheads and fingertips. She smiled at me. We both felt nauseous. "My fingertips," I said, "they're sweaty." She nodded. We flew for a bit. She chatted me like, "Let's go back now, I'm okay." "No, you don't want to go back," I said. "They're being jerky." They weren't being jerky. I was being pretentious. You weren't. I'm fine now. I said, "We can't just go back. I'm like completely, I'm this thing. It's like this whole Meg thing. I can't go back. Let's go to your house." "My dad will be there." "Let's go to my house then." "Okay." With one hand, I changed the course. I held out the other hand. She took it. We flew over gray piles and gray piles and gray piles towards home.